Hey guys, it's Callus. Welcome back to more Permasand Invitational content. This is the first set of the fourth round of the tour, and we have both the upper and lower bracket going, unlike the previous round that was just the lower. Therefore, you're going to see some winners bracket sets, including this one, which is going to feature players that you've not yet seen on the channel for this tour, since we did just start our YouTube coverage in round 3. So like I said, this is one of those upper bracket cases. Neither player can be eliminated here, but it's very advantageous to win in round 4 because the upper bracket does not play in round 5, so you essentially, if you win here, skip right to round 6 and you're undefeated. It's a great place to be. And our combatants today are, they're both on alts, so bear with me. We have Inquisitor Glockta, that is Rozes, who after starting his Pokemon career in relative mediocrity and then running into a little bit of a scandal, has come back very strong, restructured his image, and has really established himself more so recently than ever as a legit powerful player on the Smogon scene, including a great run in Classic. Definitely someone who just keeps consistently putting up results. He doesn't win anything, but he goes deep in seemingly everything, and he's just been more and more and more present in the tournament scene recently. And as you can see, he's off to a nice 2-0 start in this. On the other hand, Tricking, one of the overall best players in Pokemon right now, has been going deep in everything recently. Is going to be a very expensive purchase this next XPL. He's going to be one of the top guys that teams are after. He is the winner of the Gen 8 kickoff tour that I was a co-host of however many months ago, and now here he is in another tour that I'm hosting with that 2-0 record as well, looking to make another deep run and take some more money from me. So this is a big one. This is a great round 4 pairing. I can't wait to see how it plays out. And the tier that they've been randomly assigned to start in is Gen 4. So here is Game 1 in their best of 3 DPP. So one more time, Inquisitor Glockta is Roses on the bottom. Fassa Bortolo, which is a pretty damn Italian name, is the Italian player Tricking on the top. And so far we have Rocks and Rain before Uxie gets out of the way. Kingdra comes in to a Meteor Mash, resists it. Hydro Pump does a fuck ton, but Sash is going to keep meta alive, and it's going to result in a trade via Boom. So 5-5, but there is Rain and there are Rocks, but in exchange, Uxie's quite low for Tricking. U-turn ends up with Bronzong on meta, so both players opted for meta here. Immediate attack race, however, for Tricking, very helpful. And he's now going to go for Trick, exchanging Iron Ball and Okaberry. Earthquake there with the knockout. We have a very dangerous Metagross here. However, he's going to unluckily miss Meteor Mash. That very well could matter. Self-destruct is massive, but it does not kill. However, anything faster here will be good enough. Azelf certainly fits the bill. There's U-turn and the knockout. We've got a lot of knockouts really on. We're not even 10 turns in. 5 pokes are already down in this game. Surf on Heatran, another Boom. So it's going to leave us in a 4-2 situation. And Regirock, I truly have no clue what that does in Gen 4, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, but it's just going to boom. This game apparently is already over, it seems. We're just boom spamming into nothingness. There's Ice Punch for the desperation freeze that he does not find. Goes for it one more time, still doesn't find it, gets blown up on, and we've got ourselves a 13-turn DPP game. I think I spent more time introducing the players than I spent on the game itself. DPP is not always like this, but I feel in this tour in particular, maybe it's just coincidence, or maybe it's something about the metagame or the way these particular players approach the metagame. I don't know the explanation, but this particular tour, I feel like there have been a number of really fast DPP games, like this kind of fast, like 12, 13, 14 turns, and the whole game is done. Certainly, if we're talking 20 or fewer turns, if we're calling that a really fast game, I feel like a huge chunk of them have met that number. Not all of them, but quite a few. But anyhow, it is on the losing player, Rozes, to choose where to go next. And he is going to opt to bring us to Gen 3. So he's going to have to beat Tricking in back-to-back games, Gen 3 and Gen 5 respectively, or he's going to be knocked down to the lower bracket. I emphasize again that neither player can be eliminated here. They are in the upper bracket. So here's the second game, which is Gen 3 Inquisitor Gloktka is Rozes, Fasa Bortolo is Tricking. Here is the game. Lead Vaporeon and Fortress respectively, and he does not spike up here. He's afraid of either letting the sub get out of control or an immediate baton pass to something threatening. Goes to Bliss, Seismic Toss comes down, does not pop the Vaporeon sub, which is well over the 100 HP that it needs to be. Very big base HP stat for Vaporeon. And then Flamethrower and Rock Slide are going to happen here, connecting on the 4x weakness of Moltres for the kill. So quick advantage here for Glokta, that is Rozes, and he's also going to heal off the incoming Surf via Water Absorb. However, he's going to be roared away when he subs up, and Tricking is not able to make that prediction twice in a row. He goes for Surf. He roars at this point, bringing out a new poke, Metagross, and now he gets the lead matchup again, which is the Forion, the Vaporeon, and this time he's comfortable enough to spike. We'll see if he comes to regret that. He goes to Swampert here with the obvious intention of roaring it away. Rozes knows that's going to happen, so he goes straight Hydro Pump and gets him for a huge 47% chunk on the way in. Going to protect to get some of it back, and there is the roar. That's going to prompt out a previously unrevealed Swampert from Rozes. More protect coming on for Tricking, who goes Hydro Pump here, but misses anyway. And now Blissey reappears. Hydro Pump connects with her. 19%, not a big deal, but there could be a physical move. If there is, he doesn't go for it. Here comes Meta, and there is a Seismic Toss just in case something like a Focus Punch were to come down, which it did not. Earthquake on Fori. No lefties on Meta of note. Might be a Bander or some kind of Pinchberry that we're seeing here. Earthquake and Spikes, and another Earthquake. So 2 layers is going to be all he gets down. However, Tricking is down 4 to 6 at the moment. He does catch the Vaporeon with Spore. I don't know if that was the intended target or not, but that's what he got. And he's now going to go Focus Punch, immediately intimidated, but immediately he finds a crit. That wouldn't have done nearly as much without the crit. That was a huge piece of hacks, and that might catch Tricking up at least a little bit. He's going to go Focus Punch again on the Hera. Now Tyranitar switches into Hera, which is unusual. That's instantly killed by the super effective Stab Megahorn. T-Tar goes straight down. This Hera seems like a big problem now. It was already an issue, but now it's really, really an issue with the Moltres down. Salic Berry kicking in. He's going to try to Sand Stall him out, comboed with those Protects. Goes for the 50-50 Protect, wins the coin flip, but still 16%. He's got a couple more opportunities. Megahorn kills Bliss from 94%. She is out of here. But Breloom comes in representing Mach Punch. Indeed, Breloom has Mach Punch, and Hera goes down. Leaves us in a 2-4 situation favoring Rozes. But one of the pokes for Rozes, the Vaporeon, is asleep, and now the Met is dead. So we have a 3-2, which is essentially a 2-2. The Vaporeon is asleep and very low. However, Swampert somehow is going to outspeed the Breloom there. Very unusual. It's a fast Swampert and a slow as dirt Breloom. I guess some kind of bulky Breloom. And he's going to pay dearly for not being faster than what appears to be an Endeavorpert here. It leaves Tricking with only this weak Swampert to try to get it done. He's been Protect spamming with this thing all game long, trying to get it healthy. He goes for the 50-50 Protect, and he fails, and Double Edge is going to take him out. The recoil irrelevant, and Rozes wins the ADV game to send us to a decisive Black-White Game 3. This one a little bit longer than the previous, 33 turns here, as opposed to just however many, 13 turns in the previous game. But nevertheless, not exactly a long game. Rozes does prefer offense in ADV, has been my observation, though he can, of course, play anything. He's a versatile guy. But like I said, that's going to send us to Game 3. It's going to be black and white, and that, of course, is right here. Once I hit play, I will switch the sides for continuity, but we'll just do a quick check here. We've got a Stally team for Tricking with Skarm, Jelly, Ditto, and then we've got Drag Mag coming out for the offensive-minded Rozes here. A classic archetype and one that, for the most part, you can't go too far wrong with. Relatively straightforward archetype. So here's the decisive game 3. Who's going to skip all the way to round 6 with basically a bye in round 5, and who's going to have to fight their way to continue in the tournament? We're going to find out. Here's that game 3, and we'll switch sides for continuity. Inquisitor Glotka is Rozes on the bottom. Fasa Bortolo is tricking on the top. We have a Kyurem, it's effectively mirror match, thanks to the lead Ditto coming down from tricking. Immediate Dragon Claw resisted by Rachi. Rachi rocks up, but no lefties here. There's U-turn, and that's going to bring Magnezone, of course, for the trap on Skarm. Great start for Rozes. Not a lot that can be done for tricking. He's going to spike up once, and he's immediately going to die. That Magnet Pull ability is clutch. However, insta-revenge kill via low sweep for the Breloom brings us to a quick 5-5. Kyurem reappears, doesn't like those entry hazards, down to 63%. Outrage, there's a KO. This is looking like another fast and furious game. There's another early knockout, and we end up with Kyurem mirror match once again, thanks to Ditto, who quickly gets the revenge kill with Dragon Claw. This one fast and bloody, as the DPP game was. We've got ourselves a 4-4. Rachi comes in hoping to resist Outrage or a Dragon attack. Instead, it eats an Earthquake and does not take it well. Gets its berry popped and takes 54%. There's a crit. There's Mach Punch. Gonna die to the rough skin. And that's going to be the lead again for Rozes. 4-3. Garchomp mirror match. Here comes Salamence. Substitute coming down. Salamence, of course, no Intimidate. He's got Moxie in this case. Dual Chop going to be good enough. Salamence goes down. We've got ourselves a 3-3. Very back and forth here. Earthquake. Gonna just barely hang in there thanks to Shuka. And Icy Wind will pop the sub, but it will not trigger the speed drop because of the substitute. And as such, there's the knockout for Chomp. Latios coming in for revenge. It's been a game all about revenge kills, back and forth, back and forth. 2 Dragon Pulses later, Rachi's gone. Got ourselves a 2-2. Ditto, of course, gonna copy the Lati on the way in. Dragon Pulse will still kill it, however, down that goes, and there is the concession from tricking Rozes here. Going to win the set in what is perceived to be an upset, according to our prediction thread. Rose is going to be 3-0 in this tour and sitting very, very pretty. He's not going to have to play again until round 6. And he's got a great chance to make a deep run and make some cash money in this tour. Tricking the ever-dangerous player and the champion of the Gen 8 Kickoff Tour is still in the mix and very well could rattle off a few wins in a row and go deep himself. But he's going to have to fight it out in the lower bracket, and Rozes, as of now, will not. I hope you guys enjoyed the set. There's way more. This is only round 4. There's way more of this tournament to come. If you guys want to get up close and personal and check out this tour, there's a link to my Discord channel in the description. Open to the public. You're more than welcome to join. And of course, we are still accepting donations. Feel free to contact me on Discord if you'd like to donate via PayPal to this tour. 100% of the money does go to the players. I don't keep a single penny of it. It supports the tour. It supports old gens. Everybody wins. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time with more Permasand Invitational.